Hi everyone. I want to show you something really interesting, and this is about the world, about the mind of the Creator, and how God is permeating every single thing in the world. Everything is alive. And so about CERN, CERN, what they're doing there is just a continuation of the ancient alchemical, occult experiments to unite with God, being separated from God and wanting eternal life, etc. And everything that is put out into the public is pretty much fake. They keep their secrets. And the Airbus that went down in that story about the pilot taking down the plane, I don't believe that for 1 minute. Not 1 minute. Anyway, I'm going to show you this plant, and it was mentioned to me before that plants think. So just look at this plant for a second. It's March 26, 2015, and look at this plant. This plant is winding itself around this pole, and it knows exactly what to do. And there's the end of it right there. So, does it know to curve to the right and go around the pole? Look, it's like a Fibonacci sequence. That's incredible. Anyway, that's nature. It's not exactly Fibonacci sequence, but it might straighten itself out and make it more mathematically perfect. Who knows? Thanks for watching. God bless. Anyway, I'm going to go out and look at that plant today and see how it went around up there and if it went to the top. And in case you haven't noticed, all your credit cards, driver's licenses, everything is based on the golden section, the Fibonacci sequence and ratio, the golden ratio. And it's just the way it is. It's inherent in us to respond to that ratio, which is in everything, the shells, the galaxies, everything is based on that. But what I want to show you right now is about CERN, okay? So I'm going to get rid of this because this is really fascinating. It's almost like magnets can think. They talk about the magnet's memory. Okay, look at this. All right, so here is the short circuit, and they're trying to figure it out and everything, and I looked this up. Quench. Quench is so fascinating. They have to quench a magnet. So if you read this, I mean, it's just really incredible. Okay, and then I want to show you some other things that are related to this that go explain alchemy and how this is just an extension of alchemy that comes from Egypt. It's in the Arab world and from Greece, from all the ancient cultures, and those historical secrets about alchemy were destroyed before. And when I say that they tell lies and they don't want the public to know, that's why they make up ridiculous stories like the pilot taking down the plane. So, okay, just have a look at this. Okay, the Large Hadron Collider was scheduled to restart, and it was going to be 14 TeV, which is a power, but they started at 13 instead, so they can hurry up and start their experiments, and then later they're going to go up to 14. But what I want you to notice here is about the magnets, okay? All right. At LHC beam energies, the electric currents are extremely high, up to 12,000 amperes, and superconducting cables have to be used. Superconductivity is a low temperature phenomenon, so the coils have to be kept very cold, just 1.9 degrees above absolute zero to be precise, or about minus 271 centigrade. Even a tiny amount of energy released into the magnet for any reason can warm the coils up. This is just so fantastic, stopping them from superconducting. When this happens, the current has to be safely extracted in a very short time. This is called quench. And just 1 millijoule, the energy deposited by a 1 centime euro coin, I think this is smaller than a penny, US penny, falling from 5 centimeters is enough to provoke one. Magnet protection in case of quenches is a crucial part of the design of the LHC's magnetic system. So they have to quench the magnet. If it warms up a tiny bit, they have to cool it down quickly again. And what they're saying here is they train the magnets, and the magnets have a memory. When a new superconducting magnet is qualified for use, it needs to be trained. That involves steadily increasing the current until the magnet quenches, then starting again. And we can imagine this because you have like a cast iron skillet or something like that, and you can what's the word for that? You can kind of temper it, or I think that has a memory too. Okay, that involves steadily increasing the current until the magnet quenches, then starting again. At first, the quenches may occur at relatively low current, but over time, as the components of the magnet settle in, the current increases until the magnet can be operated routinely at its nominal current. They just have to break it in. If a new training cycle is started after an extended period during which the magnet is warm, the magnet usually restarts training at a value that is higher than the first quench in the first training cycle, but lower than the maximum previously reached. In other words, the magnet's memory is usually less than 100%. Before the LHC started operation, all of the magnets were trained up to a current equivalent to a collision energy of over 14 TeV. Tests with individual magnets along with hardware commissioning tests in 2008 have shown that for some dipole magnets, the memory is slightly lower than expected, demanding a larger number of quenches to reach nominal field. However, retraining these magnets to 13 TeV should require only a short period of time, whereas retraining to 14 TeV, this is probably an exponential number too, would take longer, taking time away from physics research. So they just want to get on with it. That's why the best way to get to new results quickly at an energy considerably higher than ever achieved before is to start operation at 13 TeV. A decision on when to go higher will be taken at a later date in the LHC's second run. So, was watching a hangout, a CERN hangout, and they said that the magnets they use at CERN are much stronger than the Earth's gravitational pull. the Earth's gravity. And they also said they don't really know, they know so little. So they are totally messing around with things they don't know. And this is all comes from, it's all rooted in alchemy. So now I just want to show you something else, which is, you know, it's all related, all connected. See if I can, I'm trying to backtrack where I was, and sometimes I'm so glad that these links turn purple. Okay, all right, we're gonna go, okay, so they have, you know, the short circuit, and also they have Pakistani engineers working with them, and on their helmets they have France and Pakistan. And alchemy has a very strong background in the Arab world. Okay, now I'm running out of time already. I can't believe it. Okay, so let me just show you this. Okay, they're going to use argon. And just think of Jason and the Argonauts. All right, this is what I want to show you. This one. Okay, this one is the okay. This one is the isotope mass separator online facility, and look what it says here. The facility fulfills, in fact, the old alchemical dream of changing one element into another, but this also involves everything else that surrounds alchemy. It permits the study of vast territory of atomic nuclei, including the most exotic species. Okay, so what is alchemy? Here is a fantastic thing on alchemy on Wikipedia that you can go to, but look, etymology. The word alchemy was borrowed from Old French, which is in turn borrowed from Arabic, philosopher's stone. The Arabic word is borrowed from like Greek, black magic with agglutination of the Arabic definition article. Al, derived from the early Greek name for Egypt, Chemia, based on the Egyptian name for Egypt, Chem, black earth, as opposed to red desert sand. Anyway, this is just really, really amazing, and this has the whole, look, doesn't this look like CERN? It's just, you know, they're doing the same thing. So, it's all, you know, our pharmacy, chemistry, all comes from this, and they separated ways, but there are still people practicing the Hermeticism and, okay, see, alchemy in the Islamic world. And if you look on CERN site, they have Arabic, Pakistani engineers working on splicing and getting into fix. Here they are, you know. Lots of paintings and history about alchemy. So, just wanted to show you Robert Boyle down here. Okay, Robert Boyle, he practiced alchemy, and when he did his experiments, he tested everything. He tested the barometer, the moon and the sun, the wind direction, everything, just in case it had some bearing on the results of his experiments. So that's, okay, Indian alchemy. Pakistan was a part of India before. So now I have to go, but I hope you look up this alchemy, because it's pretty fantastic. So God bless everyone. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and this is all playing out just exactly as it should. And if you look back in here, I don't have time to show you, unfortunately, but you can see the Pakistani engineers working with the Pakistan and France on their helmets. Sorry, I can't find it for you right now. Okay, I think it's right here. Oh dear. Google, YouTube will cut me off. All right.